Go live button. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since I've been able to jump into this game between, well, all manner of nonsense happening. Holidays, and then all sorts to see to during that time. And it seems like every time I want to sit down, either I'm more exhausted than is necessarily a good idea for a game this big, or something else shows up. So, here's how things gonna work. Oh, hey Lou, how you doing? Here's how things gonna work. I'm gonna see if it's actually possible to rescue Lae'zel without triggering all sorts of endgame shenanigans. I don't know if it'll work out well, but we at least have one thing working in our favor. In that, yeah, I guess we may as well loot this place while we're at it. Stone Lord sketches. Series of line drawings in various stages of completion. Each grows more detailed than the last, as if the artist is struggling to remember exactly what the subject is. Some manner of furred rodent with an active, intelligent face. Sounds about right. Excuse me while I run off with this.
What's inside?
Anything worth grabbing? Chain lightning? Ooh, that might be worth bringing Gale back into play. Oh, right. Because I went overboard on grabbing stuff earlier, huh? Whoops. I'm gonna have to throw a bunch of the stuff that's intended for... what's it called? May have to throw a bunch of the stuff that's intended for the shopkeepers to somebody else. Jahira, I think, has the space for it. All my best bet for now. Add to wares. And Jahira can hang on to him for now. Alrighty. Now, memory serves the Undercity Ruins. I believe this is the part where I wanted to look first. Because that's a symbol of Ball right there. And it looks like it's been, well, looks like it's been engraved in blood. So, it would not at all surprise me if, let's see, so this must be the direction we came from. And that's a direction we've yet to explore. Voiceless Penitent, huh? Wait, level 10?
That's a friendly looking shadow.
We're what, level... Okay, we're level 10 right now, so that's actually not too bad. Alright, let's get ourselves into trouble.
Catch a break.
Who might you be?
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly.
Who are you?
The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his.
Are you alright?
The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his. The penitent doesn't respond. There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes.
What might this be? Armor of Moon Basking. Ooh. Extra temp HP from shapeshifting. Okay, what's the Bone Spike helm? Oh. What is that? Menacing attack. Oh. That's worth. Excuse me while I buy that for Karlach. Now let's go ahead and sell our wares in order to offset the cost of this.
Can't afford to stay idle.
There we go. Now I'll never be able to see that. Although, I'm not using halls in a whole lot, so I probably won't worry over much about that. Alrighty.
Penitent blinks. You think? You were dismissed.
Wonder how useful that'll end up being. Still, this helm looks very useful for Karlach. Although... No, this is more useful, I think. Even if it looks sillier. Let's hide it. Then...
No one stopped me yet.
Alright, I'm just using a standard helm.
Elders and learn.
Got a bit of extra dex. You've just got a normal... You've just got your standard circlet. To be fair, I should probably go digging through everything anyway, just to be certain. that circlet go? Oh, right, it's on Karlach, right? Hand it to Shadowheart. She can probably make the most use out of it. See how that ends up looking.
All right. What now?
Now, so now that we know that you're just a shopkeep, we don't have too much to worry about from you yet. Passageway of sorts. Wonder where this leads. Find out. An ancient lair. Now, okay. Ancient. Well, let's see. Dead people everywhere? Probably ball. Probably ballists. It's usually ballists when it comes to this sort of thing. Standard equipment for the most part. Reaching pike staff. I don't think they liked me doing... Oh god, that's a lot. Okay, good thing that I quick saved before doing that? Okay, that's a lot. Okay, step one. Let's see. Okay, most of them are crawling claws, so I think what we'll do is we'll lay down spike growth over here. Looks like it already took out one of the hands for us. And then... second win, since you've taken a decent number of hits already. What's that? Unless you're undead, each time you cast a spell, you receive necrot... Oh god. And that's treated as a curse, huh? Surprised we didn't detect anything when we were going through here. Well, that's gonna suck. Actually, it might be worth action searching for wild shape then. You know what? I think it is. Where's Owlbear? There we are. Behold.
Been down just yet.
Alright, luckily Karlach doesn't have to care, really. So, I can just send her out, start raging, and have all the fun in the world. Let's see, now what's the range on... Now remind me, what's the range on your nonsense? Hostile creatures in a 3-meter radius, huh? Well, I think what makes the most sense. Well, I guess we'll start by just trying to thin their numbers a little bit. Let's see, can you get up here? Does that give you a clean shot at that one? It does not. Who do you have a clean shot at? I didn't put you in a spot where you have a clean shot against no one, did I? And it looks like it. Damn. I guess you don't have a clean shot at anyone then. Oh, hey. Ancient Servant. Seemed to be a pretty easy... well, whatever the case may be. You don't get the spell effect, but... well, the helm effect, but hey. This is gonna be this part that sucks, because... unfortunately, I don't have Lesser Restoration in play. And that's a curse, so there's no getting rid of that for this battle. Mention all saves. Literally, as soon as I try anything with you... oh god, that's gonna suck. Okay.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Oh man, this is gonna suck. So we've got a cleric who can't be effective, really. Alright, so what do these ancient servants do? Saved. Whatever that does. You can dash through there, huh? I doubt Shahira will be able to fit, given she's currently an owlbear right now, but perhaps that's for the best. Darn, you're being smart. frightened. Great. Which means now I'm locked in this. Well, take pot shots at the crawling claws then if you can't move anyway. Alright, fair enough. Fortunately, casting spells is a bad idea right now, so we're just gonna have to hope for the best. Saved. Good. Good. Alright, more of the crawling claws. Oh, if only spells made sense. Although, if they're all gonna bunch up like that, it might make sense to have Jaheira jump over there and slam the... well, give him what for. Alright, that provokes attack of opportunity, though. Is it worth burning your action on knock... actually, you may be able to knock that guy downward a little bit. Doesn't look like you can move anymore. Just try and hit him, then. You can at least prevent him from being useful, so we'll go ahead and take it. By crushing flight. That counts as a bonus action, so may as well do it. Alright, knocks you prone. Okay, it's about as close as you can get. Alright. You get a cleave on all? Maybe. Yeah, I can't get a cleave on both, huh? Alright then, just get a hit on this guy. And then... I think you provoke... actually, you don't provoke attack of opportunity by taking a swing at that one, so may as well knock that one out real quick. Bit of a risk, but we'll take it.
Need to stay focused.
Here's the tricky part. You know what? This is probably going to be our last combat anyway. Let's go overboard. If we're gonna if Shadowheart's gonna take damage for hurting these guys, she's gonna make the most of it. Hopefully. That's probably her best use of it. Hit him! Oh my god,
Can't last much longer.
yeah, it is based on spell strength, isn't it? Alright, decent damage, but you only get a little bit, huh? Alright, so the greater zombie has to use its whole movement just getting back up. I'll take it. Multi-attack, huh? I still frightened? Would appear not. Alright, so... Thunderous Smite would cause some damage to be reflected onto me. So... Actually, don't I have... oh wait, that's what I should have done with Shadowheart, is I should have had her turn undead. Maybe if I get her closer and just inflict that. Don't I have turn undead, actually? I do. Hit with this. Alright, so... a fair number of them saved, but a fair number of them didn't. So that gives us opportunity to start wailing on the ones who did not save. At least in theory. Mummy rot. What's that do? Please stop. Max HP reduced. On the ground with you. Shadowheart weren't in range. Is it worth trying to hit turn undead with you as well? I think so. Oh right, Lathander's Light. Hit turn again! Yeah!
Not but another harvest.
Alright, let's see. Actually, with them being blinded, now you can have all sorts of fun. Actually, doesn't that mean that Karlak... Okay, does it provoke attack of opportunity? So you're the only one who resisted by the looks of it. That gives us a chance. So, let's start reckless attacking to bring you down. Although, if you've got that good of a hit rate, bring Great Weapon Mastery into play. Start really laying into him.
No better moment.
Alright, you're not turned, you're just blinded. So, hit him. Hit him some more. Now that guy's turned. You don't want to disrupt that just yet. Heh.
Now this is my happy place.
Oh shoot. Well, that broke the turn. Good luck, Karlak. Darn. You know what? Jaheira can take it. Alright, that's why we turned... Well, that's why we had you wild shape. Alright, so you're frightened right now. So your best bet is probably to try and whittle down somebody else. Let me think. Best use of that? I'll be taking this guy out, honestly. Whoa! Surprisingly, well, I'll take a natural 20. I'll gladly take a natural 20. Hang on, where are you going? At least you saved. Alright, so that's someone who... Okay, you're having to dash, so we don't have anything too scary to worry about yet. Ooh, actually, Shadowheart backs off a little bit. Spell level. You know what? No.
You still have time to surrender.
That's an action. Your 20 versus your normal attack, which is a... You know what? This technically hurts more people, so go with it. Nope. Nice try. Alright, that takes out one of them. And knocks that one prone. Good.
No word.
Alright, now let's get... Ooh, actually, if you can take that one down, that's probably our best bet. 51%. Okay. Turn off Great Weapon.
Eat it.
Yeah, good work. Do it again. Ooh, level up. Very nice. Now we lay into this one. Whoa, nice.
Concentrate.
Alright, so that greater zombie won't be able to get too far if you want past Jaheira, so you're just gonna take a swing at Jaheira. Alright, the turn isn't gonna last forever, so we need to start wailing on these guys more so. Let's see. Don't have any more channel oath charges, so I can't do much there. I think it may be time, since I left a long rest, to start wailing on these guys properly. Alright, he hit, so that's always good. There we are. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Alright, so she's still up, but she's hurting. Alright, well, let's see. You've got a good hit rate, so knock out the greater zombie. Good. Good, good, good. And then, is it worth trying to jump onto one of these guys so you can continue the... Yeah, I think it is, actually. Get in there. Alright, the turn goes away for you, but that's okay. Karlak should be able to knock this one out without too much of a struggle. I said without too much of a struggle. You're gonna be slow to the uptake again, huh? Okay, good. Then, let's see, how long's the turn last? Okay, we got a while yet. And then throw an axe at this guy. Good.
Got to focus.
Alright, Shadowheart, Get up here.
Keep going.
Just do a normal ranged attack. Actually, can you use fire bolts without suffering any damage? Let's find out. What reverberation? What's that do? What just happened? I have no idea what just happened. Oh crap, the turn ended. Alright, so there goes away. There goes owlbear form. Looks like the fun is gone then. Well, that fun is had. I need to work a little harder now. Let's see. Divine Smite does extra damage to undead, so go ahead and take a swing. Of course, critical miss. Wait, that counted as a spell cast? That's annoying. Ow. Reverberation. Oh right, that's something new that I had applied recently. Rude! Stop it! Get some help. Is it worthwhile shaping again? You know what? We can't cast spells, so yes it is, even if it takes your action.
My turn.
Alright. Karlak, go ahead and reckless attack to knock this one out. That was overkill.
Need to act fast.
Shadowheart's probably better off taking out that one. Good. Nice and easy.
I'm heating up.
And then you run in. Let's see, can you reach that guy? You can. Do it.
I like this, mate.
Yeah! Hit him again! Perfect.
What must be done?
You know what? You're an owlbear. I don't care. Down you go. Get back in that one's face.
Let's go.
My faith will protect me.
And then you just get away from everybody else. Wait a minute, I just put you near one of the ancient servants. This is bad. Oh yes, go after Karlak, clearly.
Not so much longer like this.
Oh crap, actually that is serious. Let's see, let's see, this is the most, let's see, that's the closest to dead. Oh shoot. Glad you missed. Hit him. Please. Thank you. Well, if I don't mind hurting Karlak, that could be really effective, but I do mind hitting Karlak, so that's not gonna fly. Alright, start smacking. Glad to see someone's having fun, even if you're not long for this world at the rate we're going. 58%? Not worth the risk. Definitely not worth the risk. Just do the normal strike then. You don't have any health pots right now.
Let's finish this.
Ah, man. That was bad timing.
Orders.
Let's see, you can't reasonably jump anywhere that wouldn't also hurt
I forever, pal.
Karlak, so you're just gonna have to grin and bear. The game is being surprisingly kind to us right now.
Won't last much longer like this.
I know, I'm working on it. We've almost got him down. Almost. Just gotta grin and bear for a little longer. Alright, knock that one away. Or just hit it a bunch, apparently.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Good. Alright, keep it going.
I think I could go another round.
Knock him prone. Good.
Can't afford to let up.
There we go. Remind me what all that does? -1 penalty to a bunch of stuff. Then -1 to attack rolls. Yep. Useful stuff. That was lucky. Alright, at this point we got him dead to rights. Whew.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Ow. That sucked. Good thing I had planned to rest after the next combat.
What a
Well,
charmer.
that was the next combat.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Yeah. I hope whatever was in here is worth it.
Need to find a way forward.
Fading fast. I need healing.
Open up.
Be healed, man. Yeah, taking away my ability to cast spells really hurts when a lot of my tricks involve, well,
Maybe
involve some kind of spell. Reaching Pike Staff. What's this do? Extra force damage built in. Huh, that's useful. Force damage doesn't have a lot of things that can resist it properly. Keep looking around. Alright. Elixirs. Now what might these be? An ancient stone, cold and damp to the touch. The letters carved on its surface appear to have been drawn by a clumsy and laborious hand. Where is he? Where is he? Promised life, eternal life, glory, riches. Where is he? What that involves. The letters carved on it are archaic in form. It is recognizable as the common tongue. The high priest continues to sicken, in spite of the Cherugian's ministrations. I fear each breath might be his last. But with every exhalation, he whispers to me of a means by which he might live on to walk among us still. He does not speak of the method, but I am sure it is a reliable one. Has he not performed such miracles for others in the name of a necromantic purpose? Oh, you're fine, Karlach. Has he not adorned himself with the jewels of his powers over death? Were he to succeed, what wealth, what further fortune might he draw to our glorious worship? He even offers me, a mere acolyte, the honor of sharing this golden immortality with him. I dare not refuse. Cannot afford to. Wonder if this will be helpful in understanding what happened here. Whatever this place might have been. Although it looks like this is convincingly a dead end unless I fail to... Well, I would have been given a perception check if that were the case. Yeah, it looks like this place is largely disconnected from anything else. Although... Interesting. There must be something hidden behind that wall. Perception failed, huh?
There is work to do.
Hey, good looking.
Don't you dare freeze on me, game. Ah, great. Wheel of Death. At least I have the quick save before I started looting this room. Game? You gonna cooperate with me? Hello? Welp. Wonder if this bug has happened to anyone else. Oh, there it goes. Ooh, that's why.
I would have wished to live in more interesting times.
Okay. Well, before we go through that, back to camp. Step 1, we level. Step 2, we
Never a
rest.
dull moment.
Alrighty. What did I get? Improved Divine Smite. Nice. Daily weapon attacks deal an additional radiant. Alright, that's useful. Quite useful, in fact. Tarlac. Give me a sec. Get rid of that. Alrighty. Once per short rest, if you drop to 0 while in range, you regain 1 hit points instead of being downed. That's useful. Alright. I want levels 4. Yeah, let's go with it. Alright. This is probably the most useful, honestly. Blight is a very powerful level 4. Now that I have access to level 4s, these stones. You choose the strangest spells to add to my list. Surprised they give me this much room to choose which set I pull from. I don't remember being given this much choice when I was doing my druid in the last campaign. Well, last campaign my friends were running. This ability is useful. Let's go with desert. Can always respec later. Ah, you get level... What is that, level 6? Yes. Oh boy. Create undead. That's a bit much. We've already got... I'm not using Mass Cure Wounds. Whoa. They're below 1, but... Huh. Not a bad option, I suppose. Although I'm pretty sure I only get 1 level 6 at any given time, so that's... I'm reticent to go with that, but... it could be useful. Alternatively, I just go for the heavy single target damage. Now that I think of it, I don't use a lot of necrotic damage, so we'll go with this for now. Hero's Feast could be useful at some point, but we'll stick with that for the moment.
Mind my step.
Alright. Let's end the day. Oh, come on. Surely I've got enough camping supplies. There we are.
Zahira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsc and Boo greet cheek with hand.
Do I interrupt? I kind of want to interrupt, but I also kind of want to see this play out. I'm gonna quick save.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsc. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
Or the trail would have ended there instead of leading you to Ketheric, the prism. B.
I have seen too much to believe destiny has taken our side. Blind luck, perhaps. The point remains. You meant well, Minsc. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsc falls short of the understanding, Jaheira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waclaren?
The Wicklaren, wise women of Rashomon, each bonded to a berserker bodyguard for life. There is no higher title nor deeper bond in all of Rashomon custom.
Wiclaren? Minsc, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees, you're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsc, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsc does as Minsc does, and charges in to make a mess, Jaheira does as Jaheira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Oh man. Yep. This is Minsc. The writing's on point, I just wish the voice was a little different, but wow. Never mind me. You know what, I'm gonna go with it.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside a Waclaren again.
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
Okay. Oh man. This game is great. Please tell me I can go talk to everybody and get their opinion on what just transpired, please. Fortunately, I'm encumbered right now. Can I fix that at all? Sort by latest. Alright, add to wares and have Karlach hang on to him for the moment. Let's see, I need to drop a fair number of pounds. I suppose if I need any of these, I can always grab them later, right? Sort by type. I said that was most of the notes I was carrying. Doesn't seem to have helped much, as one would expect. Am I holding on to so many of these? Okay, stop being indecisive, send to camp. That would be good for Asterion, actually, so we'll leave that in camp. Alrighty. Let's see what everyone has to say about what just was said.
A private word would be nice.
How can I help?
Nothing new?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I guess not. Unless Jaheira has words, perhaps, but... which I doubt.
The cub speaks. Ask it.
You fought in the Temple of Baal before. Would you be able to find it again?
You speak of a battle more than a century past. Baal's minions led us through a maze in the Undercity, older than Baldur's Gate itself. We paid little mind to the path ahead, let alone how we might return, or that we would return at all. Still, the Undercity shifts. We might search down there. Or better yet, find a ballast to lead us.
I guess that's probably the best answer I'm going to get for now. If that's generic dialogue, I suppose there's not much more that can be done tonight. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and long rest. Although apparently I am shockingly low on supplies, I'll have to stop by somewhere to restock. Okay, why are you burning that much? That seems... Come on. You can be more efficient than that. Right? Do I have so few camping supplies right now? I'll have to fix that. Honestly, well, here's what we'll do then. We'll start by heading back to that area, seeing where it leads us. Alright, let's head down there. Oh, the spell route must be contingent on the area then, huh?
Nature's servant awaits.
That would make the most sense anyway.
A harper must sometimes invite herself in.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Well, let's do our usual. We could be here a while. Or we're through immediately. I'll take it.
I've got a long road ahead. Very well.
A rather creative show of butchery. A necromantic ritual, perhaps.
Carve Mystic Carrion's brain? Huh? That half-elf. Curious that. Do I even want to know what that is? Probably not. No useful information there. The upper part of this tablet describes the necromantic ritual spells employed to adhere portions of a creature's spirit within its extracted organs, then sealing these spirit-infused organs inside funerary urns and hiding them to preserve the life force contained therein. The bottom of the stone is crossed by a scratching of crooked letters that decipher as follows. A brilliant idea, but not an idea of genius such as the concept inspires in me. What better to hide on such precious treasure than inside the animated body of the Guardian, who doesn't even know it's there?
A jar that grants immortality, hidden inside a zombie. It's almost poetic. I'll take that. This jar, it feels like death. A sure sign of necromancy at work.
I'm not sure I want to carry this around right now.
Seems simple enough.
Let's see if the curse persists as we leave. If it does, I'll need to start casting I'll need to start casting a restoration spell.
Yes?
Actually, better way to find out. Okay, the spell rod is passed. Good.
Just a little further.
Looking ahead.
That keeps things simple. I'm glad it was just area dependent more so than anything else. So,
Let us show them how it's done.
this looks like lockpicking impossible, huh?
All's well that ends.
A rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Baal's door to baptize his deus most holy. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord?
How can I prove myself?
You must bear proof of the Dreadlord's favor, or pay his toll of blood.
I doubt that I could...
You lie. You are not faithful. the door stays closed.
Well, we know that's the temple we're looking for then. We just need a way in. Guess it makes sense that that would be it. Just a matter of finding a way through then. Passage of Penitent. Wonder what that'll have to say for itself. Am I allowed to read it, I wonder? Let's find out. I might get in trouble for this, but we'll try it anyway. A common religious passage often recited as a funeral blessing. Lathander to light, Seluna to guide, Kellamvor to judge, and passage provide. A new passage takes over, adding to the common refrain a darker verse. For those who yet to live, unworthy in guilt, no god's light shall find what hell they have built. Is there chanting in the background? I have an idea. I have what might be a bit of a random idea, but let's see. Well, in my mind, there's gotta be a way to sneak into that temple, though. Gotta be, right? We know that's where we need to go. It's just a matter of figuring out how to get there. Question is, get there. That looks like it might be an important door. Well, let's see. There are the slimes from earlier. Lucky we didn't have to fight that guy, huh? Lucky us. Alright, so there's a way back up. If we need to. Well, if we need to go back up. Door that we left locked. Oh, right, with Kithrak Voss there. I wonder... Let's see, that looks like it gets us somewhere else that might allow us to sneak in around. I'm reticent to open up the way to Kithrak at this point, but that might be what it boils down to. Well, to Kithrak Voss.
Just like when I was a child.
There we go.
By the glory of Mother Gith, tell me you've taken the Orphic Hammer. Have you retrieved the Orphic Hammer? Will our prince's chains finally be broken?
I haven't recovered the hammer just yet.
Then I will wait here until you have. The chains that bind Orpheus also bind the whole of the Githyanki people.
Where are the rest of your allies?
The remaining honor guard serve as my eyes and ears. Vlaakith's forces hunt you and the prism. My allies have slayed more than you know, so that you might travel freely. As for those that break through, you've proven more than capable of bleeding them yourself.
Fair enough. I guess that's why you look so beat up right now. This looks important. Everyone on.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
Let's see what's this way. Who might you be? I'm not about to cause some greater problem, am I? Let's find out.
Deep and move.
Who might you be?
I have something to ask.
Ah, a friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well?
A party in the sewers.
I know. Bit strange, isn't it? But then you have to be open to trying new things. The venue's called The Palace. Not sure what it stands for, but it sounds very exclusive. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes.
The individual descriptions could refer to many things, but taken together, she can only be referring to something vampiric in nature.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel.
You've had a very lucky escape. Your date was a vampire.
A vampire? No, he wasn't. Was he? But then, why am I still here? He could have had me by the neck any time he liked.
You sure he didn't try?
He did seem quite interested in my collarbones. I thought that was just his thing, if you catch my drift. You know what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chionthar, as they say. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
Huh. Is this close to Cazador's lair then, huh? Good chance of it. Which actually worries me even more if that's what we're actually going into. Maybe I should swap Jaheira out for Asterion while we're down here. Although, given that we're about to infiltrate something, maybe that's not necessarily the worst idea anyway. I'll recognize that as a symbol to Ball. I get the feeling that that's... Okay, I think this is actually the way into Cazador's lair. Okay, if that's the case. Definitely not the way I'm supposed to be going then.
Here goes nothing.
How to get into the Temple of Ball. I wonder if Gortash has any ideas. I'm reticent to approach him, but I may not have much of a choice. That way. Although, that's most likely Cazador's lair. Perhaps if I go further than that. Maybe around where those ballists were. Can I move further this way? Yes, I can. But what that grants me. Just quicker passage over here then, by the looks of it. There were these ballists over here. Though I didn't see an obvious direction with which to approach where I was looking. Unless I could maybe break through one of those with oil barrel. No, I don't think there's an easy path through here. Still, if I want more easy traversal around through here, probably best off taking him out. Alright then, let's give him hell. Here we go.
Well, so much for peace.
How did Jaheira end up as the first one in play? Well, let's start simple. Alright, did substantial damage to a bunch of them, which I'm happy about. Now, is it worth action surging to hit him again? Although, let's see. Actually, a good chance of killing outright if you do, so do so. Go ahead and action surge. Then... Nah, it's not worth burning a level 4 at this stage. Alright, drop a moonbeam on their head. Nice. That eliminates one outright. Good starting point for us. Yep, that'll do.
Bring me into battle.
Then just separate from the rest. Stunned. That's annoying. And then just throwing a couple things at me, huh? I can throw more than one thing. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Go ahead and start raging. Let's see, that guy's probably the closest to being munched, so go ahead and fire at him. Or her, apparently. Probably should have used brace first, but... Here... Ooh! I am now very fortunate, it would seem. Alright, so that Nightblade got knocked down. Missed. Good. Ah. I doubt Shadowheart's gonna get too close to be useful. I wonder if Barrelmancy could avail us. Yeah, a little bit. It at least knocks away some of the unstoppable charges, which is always useful. Seems like that's on every... Well...
Can't give up.
It's like the unstoppable nonsense is on every single bloody ballast that we run into. Slowly knocking it down. Very slowly, apparently. Alright. So you need to be close enough in order to reposition it, huh? You're worth jumping down, actually, so that you can get closer. I think so. Now, don't recast. Just reposition. There we go. Now prepare yourself to get in his face. Good, it failed. Lacerate, huh? You've only got a dagger, so you're not super dangerous to us. Although, the bleeding might make a small difference. Still, let's see how dangerous are you. 60%. 84 with that. Throw in the passive. 35. Okay, so you'll have about 50% if I... No, it's only one enemy. Oh, right, Executioner. Do it! Alright, I shouldn't have wasted it just yet. Because of Unstoppable. I'm smart! Critical miss. Lucky us. Oh, wow, that was a lot of damage for a firebolt. Oh, right. It must be level 11 where Firebolt's damage is increased. So that was it was still a high roll, but it wasn't as high a roll as you might think.
From here.
Quite useful. Alright, let's start smacking you about some more. Or continue smacking you about. I said, there we go. Now we're talking. Stab. Of course. Can you jump back up? Too high, huh? Just reposition the moonbeam then. Yeah. Now impose disadvantage. That didn't work. Ow. And I'm now stunned again. Apparently I need better resistances to crowd control. One more attempt. There we go. Apparently, spiritual weapon took basically 0 damage.
This ought to be good.
Alright, anything useful on their corpses? Apparently not. What was that click? Should I be concerned? Murderous cut. Interesting. Greater damage if... that's useful. So, looks like this is... What's that click? Should I be nervous? I mean, probably, but... Still. Where's Chihiro?
Always nice to be wanted. Moving.
Okay, that's why you weren't moving. Ooh. Wow, you were able to jump pretty far, me. How'd that happen?
Let's move. Don't waste a step.
Dead refugee, huh? Curious. Though I'm not seeing any obvious pathway to go investigating elsewhere. Unless there's something back up this way that I had missed before. Which is a possibility, I suppose. Step 1, though. Granitic rock, huh? Oh, that must be what triggered the noxious fumes. Most likely, anyway. So I'm not allowed down there, anyway. Yeah. Come on, boys.
Let's see what this does.
Alright, so there's apparently something over here that we can... Oh, we jump up to it? Deep side barracks cells. Wonder what that means. Yeah, that's probably the best option we have right now, isn't it? Alright, this. Let's just hit this real quick. Call it a day. Now. Watch Foundry. Hang on a sec. Why was that way specifically treated as a pathway there? Candle Hollow's tombstone. Looks like I'll have to go through Nine Fingers in order to deal with that, huh? Most likely, anyway. And that just leads back up. This could end up being interesting. Although it looks like my best shot to explore that. Unless I could somehow... Actually, we may be able to get there without too much trouble. I'm trying to avoid Nine Fingers right now, because my primary objective is just trying to rescue Lae'zel. Now, I'm not overly concerned about anything else at the moment. Oh, right, that bug again. Welp. Alright, let's try this again. So, there's a path that we can jump up to, and it looks like a weakened wall. I don't think Shadowheart will be able to jump the distance, but that's okay. Potentially. For now. Force vulnerability. Although if it's a sturdy wall... We could be here a while. If there's any indication. Although, if piercing damage is what's required... We happen to have a spear.
Still alive.
Actually, wait.
Progress.
What is this? Slashing. It doesn't have bludgeoning immunity. Bludgeoning is not listed. That's annoying.
Moving ahead.
Thunder damage isn't listed.
Call and I answer.
Oh, you weren't able to jump up. That I wasn't expecting.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
What am I to
Oh,
do?
wait. And you don't have Thunder Wave prepared.
Looking ahead.
So we're trying that with a... Okay, I'm curious now. What happens if I try this? Nope. Didn't think so. I'll go ahead and accept that as something that just doesn't work.
Always sharp.
Force vulnerability. What do I even have that does force damage outside of maybe
I'll go
bombs?
this
Well, bombs, basically.
Let's see.
Yep, that works.
Never a dull moment.
A bit overkill, perhaps, but it works.
Path lies before me.
You need to burn a wild shape to get over here, Chihira. Where's this lead? Okay, now I'm confused. I burned a smoke powder bomb for this. Although... curious about something, actually. Oh, right. Trying to think of where I could run in. Well, I wonder if Gortash may have some... Let's... Well, it's possible. I'm curious. Hang on a sec. Interesting. Well, let's go looking around. Loading area. Oh, loading area.
Please deposit supplies below. We'll carry them for you.
To get in there. How to get inside. Kendall Hallow's tombstone.
Do what must be done.
Yeah, I may want to have us steering along for this one, although I haven't been super impressed with him from a gameplay standpoint.
I could pay half now and half tomorrow. 2/3 even.
Well, let's try breaking in.
Better than kicking it down.
Alright, we're in.
stayed interesting.
Wasting my time.
Moving in.
Alright. No way this place isn't trapped. Calling it now. No way this doesn't backfire. Somehow. Lovely. We're about to explode a trap.
Softly.
Well, I'll do my usual. Yay. Keeping up appearances, huh?
I've got a long road ahead.
Clerk Dravage. Remember, you were in the business of making Canto Hollow's tombstone look like a genuine retail establishment. Keep all the prices about half again too high so you don't sell very much inventory. Think of the shop as a stage rather than an actual going concern. If you seek the tribunal, let death be your guide. What is behind death but murder?
How much farther can I go?
Was I not supposed to break in? I feel like something just broke. Somehow. I'm curious, where's my last save? Alright, here's what I'll do. I'll make a save real quick. And then once the Steam Cloud save is finished catching up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna load before then, and we're gonna see if we can just talk our way in. I doubt it'll work, but we'll see what we can find by doing this.
I could pay half now and half tomorrow. 2/3 even.
Oh, I didn't even need it.
Still some way to go.
I really didn't even need it. Well. Let's try everyone rolling perception again then. I get the feeling I need to pass that perception check. This ought to be interesting. However it plays out. This ought to be very interesting.
At the ready.
That's curious.
Ah, okay. That's what it was.
Such authority. Let's see.
Well, for now. Go through our song and dance with this. There it is. Now things get fun. There we go. I'm okay with that outcome.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Ah. There we go.
The locked door has red text on it reading, "All are weighted, all are embraced. None shall escape."
Sicarius. And we're in. No fast travel here, huh? This is gonna get fascinating in a hurry.
The cub speaks.
What have you been up to, Carla?
Hey, soldier.
Autosave. Now I'm intrigued.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
This ought to be fascinating. Parchment. A shield with a flaming fist emblazoned on it. Lovely. Looks like we can go into that foggy area, but that seems ill-advised. Gotta grab everything, right? Anything interesting this way anyway? See, long sword. Looks like a dummy of some kind. Ah, tripwire. Roll of wall of stone. That could be useful. Good that we didn't take the obvious approach, at least initially. Alright.
Let's see.
Tribunal antechamber, huh? Okay, here goes nothing. This is likely gonna get very bloody. That which guards that.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone. A grasping hand, an offering vile. Enter now the Dreadlord's trial.
This ought to be interesting. Those look powerful. I better close the door. Behind me. Come on through. Oh boy. Don't tell me this is the resurrected Iron Throne. Well, here goes nothing, I guess.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants. Each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This man is known to all Baldurians, and his presence sparks dread in the pit of your stomach.
So this is where you've
Before
been.
you is Saravok Arnchev, a Baalist who almost brought Baldur's Gate to ruin a century ago.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal. But these are not aspirants. You have brought traitors of Baal into our midst. Harper Worm, the abdicating hero.
Your keen sense for this city has withered in your absence.
Sarevok, Baal's least favorite son. Still tied to Daddy's apron strings, I see.
The history they share may be long gone, but the threat of violence between them is as fresh as newly spilled blood. Neither party will let the other walk out of here alive.
What purpose do you have in bringing this heretic to the court of Baal? Speak, or death will be your final word.
You know what? We're going the paladin route. I'm curious about the option here. Because I'm curious about the option here. Because I want more information, but I think the actual path I will take is, would you like to kill the old man?
Do not parley with this madman. Sarevok reclaimed his soul once, and he still traded it back to his father for a pat on the head. He has earned his second death even more than his first.
You speak of the past. I speak of the future. Well, aspirant, do the shades of yesterday speak for you too? There are two paths to the Temple of Baal. To carve your devotion into flesh, or to be the carcass that is carved upon.
We'll find a third way. Would you like to kill the old man, Jaheira, or shall I?
You get to my age, you have already done everything. Be my guest.
And so the Grand Harper raises her weapons against Sarevok once more. Your hubris will be your undoing, as it was once mine. Only this time, you will fall, and Baal will have his offering by my hand.
Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Alright. As expected, Sarevok is going to be incredibly dangerous, and unfortunately we have, well, echoes of the 5, which is going to make this really fun. Oh my god, and when the ghosts perish, they're just going to empower him. Well, this is going to suck. I wonder if I can still knock this down.
Down the hatch.
Nope. Worth a shot.
I've got it.
This is gonna suck. So, when they fall, attacks will heal a bunch. Permanently hastened, and memory serves. Oh, this is gonna suck! Alright, at this point... freeze the ground. We need to knock them prone at best, or hamstring them at worst. Otherwise, we're never getting through this alive. Let's hope that causes them to trip. Oh, you're gonna hasten him anyway, huh? Slow. I was really hoping you'd slip. So, you've already been hastened, huh?
Onward.
They put Sanctuary on him? Alright. Warding Bond, is that what it is? Wow. You know what? Go for crazy AoE stuff now. Insect Swarm! Oh, you son of a bitch! Of course you have bloody freaking counterspell! Fine. Have this instead. Let's see. Can you break the concentration on the slow? No.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Let me think. Well, if Sanctuary won't let me harm them anyway, we may as well shoot Sendai out of... well, take Sendai out. Brace. And fire. Stop saving!
The taste of blood, the tang of it, it has been fucked!
What the hell? What does Murderous Strikes do? Should I be nervous? I mean, yes, I should be nervous, but still. Heat metal won't help us here. Not really. My storm's already been thrown. We'll have to rally me again. Let's see, she's not affected by the slow. I have plant growth. Doesn't seem very useful. Well, step one, healing word. Yeah, they're using primarily spells, so we need to greet them in kind. Concentration's broken. Excellent. Alright. So, that affected Shadowheart and the Paladin.
No choice but to keep going.
That'll provoke attack of opportunities, so that's a bad idea. Not enough movement. The slow affected it too? Sometimes. Something I can use that layers multiple damage. Well, multiple damage types, I should say. Ah, no. Save Flame Strike for Saravok. Yeah, hit the Guiding Bolt button. What? That's what you're wasting Counterspell on?
Nothing important is ever easy.
There we go. Alright. Slow effect is passed on all but the spiritual weapon. At this point, we should probably have Karlach run up and knock this one over. Damn! Sanctuary blocked. Better or worse. Jeez! I'm gonna have to work for this. I'm gonna have to seriously work for this. Healing word on me. All lightning on these two. Ooh. Electrified the ground. Please stop. Took away her concentration too. That's annoying. Yeah, that one needs to die, or else we're gonna have people under the slow effect for a while. Really? Stop it! You're really starting to annoy me with that. Surely you've got a health potion in here somewhere. If you don't, I'm being really dumb. That'll have to do. No attack of opportunity, huh?
Need to learn the hard way.
Alright. I took away the slow, but it looks like for the sake of game balance. Hang on! Oh wow, really? Jeez. That's gonna be annoying. Yeah, heat metal's not getting through, not at this point. Old person has a good chance, actually. Damn. Should've just kept it casting Call Lightning then. Use your superiority die to rally her. Presumably they're not gonna try and block this, will they? Guess we'll find out. And that gets a bit of damage down, even if it's not ideal. Not sure we can easily kill Saravok. Probably not with what we have. Terrible hit rate. Hey, that hit! It was all trash damage, but still. Alright, that helps. I don't know if it'll make enough of a difference, but we'll see. Probably your best shot at this point. Go for it. I didn't think it would work, but it was worth a shot. If you need 23 to hit, don't bother. I'm surprised you're still standing, honestly. There you go. Do I take the risk on something reckless? Let's try this. Ah! Legendary resistance used, huh? Although it looks like that's the only thing that he's getting from that. Not gonna help much, though. Bad timing. Oh crap. Why did I... I'm surprised the save worked. Let's see, you're the one with the warding bond, right? Of freaking course.
Another fight. Let's go.
Actually, did that do damage to Sarevok? No. Is it worth trying Compel Duel? Maybe. Saved, of course, because this game hates me.
That's be on my way.
Now remind me, what do I get for... What does he get for killing? Healing on strikes? That'll never be rid of him. Alright. Alright, you're going to fall this round, and there's not much we can do to stop that. Try it anyway. Yeah, I didn't think it would work, but worth a shot. Well, you're able to get away if nothing else.
In death, you will please Mal.
Wait, why didn't you do anything? I mean, I'm not complaining, but I am surprised. Oh god. Okay, try this again. Alright, compelled disadvantage. That'll have to be enough. That'll just have to be bloody enough. Can't quite get in his face. Maybe I should have saved action search. You could owlbear. Ugh, this is gonna suck. You're almost out of spell slots too. That's the best part.
Straight path.
Alright. Present something that he has to go through if he wants to attack. Well, continue attacking. I don't know why those two aren't doing anything. Sanctuary again, huh?
Can't even catch my breath.
It's starting to get really annoying. Mean to poison, huh? Seen that coming.
What now? Fall by my hand.
This is gonna be a lot. Alright, at least we get a bit of damage down while we're at it.
I need your help.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Pay attention to the guy who actually has armor. Ooh, that took away... Okay. Do I have Karlach rush in now? Actually, now might be a good chance for it. Oh, man. You're still so bulky! Good. Ow, that's starting to hurt more. Okay, please stay standing. Please stay standing. Okay. Missing half of them? I can live with that. Missing half, I can live with. Okay. Now, best way to deal with you. Let's see, we have concentration on heat metal. Let's keep compelling it for now. Oh shoot, he's healing on every strike now, isn't he? Oh, that's gonna suck. I'm in trouble. And I'm out of level 2, so I can't even hold anymore. Actually, Shadowheart may have the ability to do so, but I'd have to be willing to give up a fair amount. Alright, get in his face. Is it worth attempting to hold person? Honestly, I think it is. Yes! Okay, I think we get... Alright, now that we've got him held, now we lay into him as heavily as we can. With everything we've got. No mercy.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Oh! Well, that was annoying as hell.
I may not have claws, but I make two.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Okay. I am so glad that I could just hit the hold person button and call it a day. Holy crap, that could have really sucked.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Oh, concentration's broken, huh? I have an idea then. Perish! Sword of Chaos. The amulet of ball we need. The sketch map shows a dotted line to follow to get to the Ball Temple. Below the sketch are some instructions. Up around Street Hatch to enter the city's sewers. Proceed northwest to find your way into the Undercity ruins. Blood the skull to pass the door. Follow the trail of murder to the Ball Temple door.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
Oh!
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
The cub speaks.
You have a history with Saravok.
Nothing so grand. He was just another broken little ballspawn who tried to clamber to glory over the corpses of others. There was a time when he might have made more of himself. He was certainly given the chance after we threw him down, but he slunk back into his father's shadow instead. There is nothing more to say of him.
I guess that would be her perspective, wouldn't it?
Light on my feet.
Well, apart from maybe exploring around, see if there's anything worth retrieving from here. Well, step one.
Just a brief respite.
Just in case we need it. Got me up to. After countless days of not sleeping, I've officially slept in stream. Happy to be of service. Who died and made you regal, though? Anyone in here?
Better not be cursed.
Inner plant. Fist.
The work is never done.
See if we can get in there. See if there's anything useful on his corpse.
Just they turn and tickle.
That is a surprisingly easy lock. I'll take it.
Time to rest.
Dear Quill, do you remember me? We spent a sweet evening chatting to one another after you gave a heart-stopping performance at the Nashkel Inn when I was on patrol tour. I heard you were headed to Baldur's Gate to get your songbook published, and pre-ordered my copy. If you'd forgive a humble fist's boldness, I sent you in writing what I wasn't bold enough to say on that night. Each one of your scales is a gem. Your eyes shine brighter than your throat fire. Images of you have beset me since we met. You must have many suitors, as a scholar of love ballads. Or perhaps when you get to the gates, you'd meet me one starry night in the Blushing Mermaid? The letter is clearly unfinished, the fist intending to write more before sending it.
Another step forward.
I wonder if that's something that I can find somewhere else down the line. It's possible. Guess we'll see before too long. Ever buy an item in a shop, then the next chest you open has the item you just bought? Sounds about right. Not something that I've had to worry about too much, perhaps, but still. Legacy Ledger. Herein are logged the blood requisitions, the corpse wealth of our sacrifices, taken from their dead hands. After chronicling, and the assassins' claim of their own tithe, the remainder should be brought afore the temple's leader, no longer the butler as in past times. What follows is a detailed financial log of loot from dead targets, always accompanied by indulgent purple prose describing their cause of death. The butler, huh? I heard that that's a character for the Dark Urge if you wish to take that approach. Wonder what that would entail if we... Oh. I'll be seeing to it on my own before too long, but still. Be very curious indeed how that ends up working out. Everything we can. Anything of value. And even the stuff that doesn't have much value, just in case. Still that bug? I haven't even reloaded this room. Now here's the next question. How hard will it be to get out of here? That will be the question. Hopefully the guards outside were felled. Yes. Anything good? Oh. All incoming damage reduced by 1? That's useful. He did the murder tribunal, yep. Shield of the Undevout, huh? Your foes have disadvantage on saving throws to resist your spells or actions that inflict fear. That has its uses. Heavily encumbered now, huh? Blackguard's Gauntlet. Inflict wounds. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna have to toss a few things into my inventory. Well, back at camp, I should say. Wait, what? I have so many questions. So many questions. Ah, you're finally encumbered with that, huh?
Work to be done.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
A lot of this can just be sent in Longstrider. Remind me what that does? Increased move speed. It has its uses, perhaps. Probably not as good as improving AC, but still. Manipulative ball. Oh, actually, that could be useful. One of your smites, so it's a paladin weapon. Interesting. Disadvantage on wisdom saves. Can't take reactions and lose the dex bonus to their AC. That might be worth it, actually. Let's see. The damage claims to be slightly better than anything I've got, so let's see. Oh, actually, yeah, it is slightly. I think we go with it. Ketheric's Warhammer is awesome. But that's better. That is absolutely better. Now we got plate armor, which is heavy as hell.
I have to keep going.
I'm still encumbered, huh? It's not as if I intend to wear this necessarily.
What's the story?
Huh. Wonder if... Gee, how useful would it be for Karlach? 2d6 plus 5, so 8 to 21, so slightly better. I think that might be worth it, actually. I think that would be very worth it, in fact.
What to do?
Alrighty, that unencumbers me enough to where I can keep going, at least.
With haste.
Phew! That was dangerous as hell. Nothing like trying to fight ball spawn. They are so lovely to deal with. Let's get the hell out of here.
Here we go.
Burned quite a few spell slots, but I probably need to stop by somewhere and restock on food and whatnot. Isn't there someone I need to talk to at this tavern anyway? Can't quite recall.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is. It's been slim picking since the Absolute butchered that supply convoy. But have a look.
Alright, so we can get some decent options. Coffee? That exists in this world? At least I know where to go if I need more.
Fill your boots, mate.
There we go. To check his nearby sacrificial chamber for any further information. I guess we're heading back in there then. Oh. Hopefully I don't regret heading back in there. Let's see what I can get away with. Oh, Char's giving you trouble again? Yeah, at some point I'll need to deal with that. So what was marked as his sacrificial chamber? Talk to the murder tribunal sacrifice. Quite get to you. Yeah, yeah. We get to that nearby sacrificial... Oh, there's a keyhole. Presumably we got the key from Saravok? Yes. Let's see what that grants us. You!
Oi! Citizen! Get me out of here! Citizen! Thank the gods you're here! My wrinkles are starting to chafe. As an officer of the law, I demand you free me at once.
Bet I can crack that open.
Now I better not be the one to try that.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
How did you get caught up in this?
They're supposed to be locked up, not me. Get me out!
Yeah, working on it. There we go.
Thanks for freeing me so quickly. No idea what those Barlist Burks had planned with me, but those chains were starting to chafe. Though I do wish you'd figured this all out before I... put the blame for Father Lorgan's murder on that poor refugee. Well, at least it's over now.
How to respond to this? Actually, you know what? Let's get information. How did you end up here?
After our chat at Charessa's Caress, I thought it best to polish off the bottle I'd started. I started coming over all woozy. My joints stiffened up quicker than a brothel browser's loins. Paralyzed. My vision went black. When I woke up, I was in chains. Overall, a terrible ordeal. One deserving of a drink. I bid you good day, but it's been royally shite all round.
Are you sure we're finished?
You might not be finished. I am. It's plain to see that I'm well out of my depth here. But you... well, you gave these reprobates a proper seeing to. You clearly have what I don't. Courage, insight, heroism. The city needs you. I overheard these pigs talking. There's a Baal temple deep within the old Undercity that the cult is using. A century ago, it was destroyed by a group of heroic sorts. Let's hope history repeats itself, eh? This place is foul as piss. I'm out of here.
Who will ever believe this?
Yeah, I don't blame you for getting a... Yeah, I do not blame you for wanting out of here. You might want that back at some point, but still. That's probably blood theirs. Small gilded chest. Of course.
Do what must be done.
How many things am I gonna have to lockpick before the end? Answer, yes. Oh, it's gonna be a tough one, eh? Alright, let's start the song and dance. As expected. 3 attempts, then we quick load. Oh, don't you dare freeze up again. Although, to be fair, we should probably wrap up after we're done here. Actually, while I'm waiting on this, I may as well rename the stream. No way we're getting to Lazel tonight. Yeah. There we go. That should prove a fitting... Well, that should prove a fitting name, given how far we got. Still, progress of a sort. Now I just gotta wait for the game to wake up. So I guess since that we are... Oh, there it goes. Try again. Ha! Same roll, huh? One of those days, huh? Alright. There's the third attempt. We quick load. So, while I'm going through this, since this is probably the last we will be attending to, my plan as for the next couple of months is the Wednesday stream is going to be I'm going to try and make it a more regular fixture over the next couple of months. As mentioned on the review channel, I'm working on trying to get 3 videos done over the course of the next 6 months, at least for that channel. And as a result of that, if there comes a point where I need to focus more on that, then it is possible that Wednesday is going to be a lot less consistent, and that's assuming I even have Wednesday to spend on something like this. Oh hey, nice. I'll take a critical success.
Can't give up now.
Okay.
Never wanted the easy path.
I think that's all to be seen to down here. Alrighty. Still. Get back upstairs then, since I can't fast travel. So, as of now then, here's what I'm expecting overall. We're gonna be, well, I don't know how much I'll be able to regularly play this on either Sunday morning or Wednesday night, but I will be slowly attending to it over the course of, well, however long it takes. Hopefully it ends up continuing to be interesting. I'm not sure, well, I feel like Sarevok went down a little too easy, but then again, he did almost munch me, and I had to basically cheese him with hold person to get through, so... Well, you find the one strategy that works and suddenly everything goes all hunky-dory, I suppose. Still, regardless of how it turned out, we have made it. God. So, that in mind, we may try and see, well, next time we jump in, we may see if there's any small combat that I can get away with that doesn't involve us, well, getting into serious trouble. But most likely what I'm expecting...
Welcome back. What can I do you for? It's been slim pickings since the absolute butchered that supply convoy.
What most likely will end up happening is that I'm gonna have all sorts to worry about as far as, well, everything basically.
I wonder what the next move is.
Alright, that should suffice.
Fill your boots, mate.
Actually, real quick. I'm curious, what's this about a place to stay? Wondering if it'd be cheaper to long rest here.
Welcome back. What can I do you... I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's nothing to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I guess that's how we'll handle long resting next time. Might be an interesting thread to pull on. Alrighty then, we'll call it there. So, next time we jump in, we'll go ahead and see to that thread, ensure that we're rested and ready to face down Orin. And then, we descend below and rescue our comrade. That's gonna be the fun part, isn't it? That is gonna be the fun part. From there, I guess we start seeing all of the myriad of side quests that I've been neglecting, seeing to basically everything I can in that respect. And hopefully it ends up being interesting as we go. Hopefully it ends up being interesting. Thus far, I'm quite happy with how the night went. We're able to get a solid weapon for Karlak, able to make decent progress, get some banter between Jaheira and Minsc, so all in all, I'll take it. Next time we jump into this will likely be Sunday morning, so till then, or if I have to do this on another Wednesday night next, regardless of when it shows up, I will see you all then. Oh, unless you want to join us for the new game we're playing on Saturdays, which tomorrow I'm going to be uploading a clip from New Year's Eve's Variety Night, which is the first hour of a new playthrough, specifically getting through Minsc. So, should be an interesting time all around. I'm trying to figure out the game without a guide and while using my drawing tablet to take notes that can be viewed by others. So, hopefully it ends up being interesting. Hopefully it ends up being interesting. Till then, thank you all for stopping by, and whether I see you Saturday for Minsc or whether I see you hopefully Sunday,